Society is just realizing that politicians, actors, Hollywood, football players, actually, it wasn't. No, I'll say that. Football players, soccer players, things like that. Any entertainers or politicians, whether or not they have been on the Epstein list, because Epstein is just a, what's the word? Epstein is just a, what's the word? A fall man? Someone who you put the blame on? I can't find the word right now. That's my bad. But there's so many more islands than just Epstein Island. So many islands that we may never know about. When you think about it from a higher observation, it just makes sense. When you put your mindset in those being, when you resonate your mindset within those beings' mindset, those parasitic mindsets, because a human being would not be touching kids, would not be having sex with kids, would not be molesting kids, would not be eating babies, right? But when you look into symbolism, and within the Bible too, within child sacrifice, this shit has been going on but beyond time. And I will die on that hill. And I won't even die on that hill because I'll just transcend. It's just perspective, right? The Epstein files, man. And with that, you still got people working jobs. You still got people going into work. You still got people driving cars. You still got people paying bills. It's just a test to see how society will respond to the truth. Slowly but surely, you're going to know. You may not know everything, but you'll know a lot. I don't know what that noise was. But yet you'll still be paying bills. You'll still be having your energy leached off of through football. Ball is a god within the Bible. Wordplay, right? Language was created by a man, right? Amen. Language is able to be manipulated so easily when you have the perspective of a human, when you have the consciousness level of a human. There are underground tunnels. There are underground cities. And it's all in disguise because it's all in disguise through occultism. If you look up how many kids get abused in the church, if you look up how many kids go missing at Disneyland, Disney World, Universal Studios, it's a lot. And it's not being talked about. In schools, let's see, schools, colleges, I'll say that, but yeah. Schools, colleges is included within that. Amusement parks, daycares, and just in everyday life. I mean, it's said that 800,000 kids go missing a year, and that's only the reported kids. So where do you think the meat from McDonald's is coming from? Where do you think the meat in the grocery stores are coming from? This shit has been going on for, beyond time. Since before I was born. And I was never born. But within this ego, you could say that. I'm gonna come up on this hill real quick. But people are so stuck within a human mindset, within, football's on Sunday. I gotta go to work on Monday, and my rest day is on Friday. Nothing wrong with working, but if you're just allowing your life to be played out for you, there is no you within you. Your consciousness is being trafficked at that point. Majority of society's consciousness is being trafficked into what they don't even want spiritually, but that their lower self wants that. I gotta be careful. I'm on a cliff right now. But your lower self wants that, your ego wants that. But once you step back from the greasy foods, once you step back from milkshakes, once you step back from burgers, things like that, once you stop being a cannibal, basically. Once you stop being a cannibal, and if you want to eat meat, that's up to you, but just know there's humans in that meat. And it was reported too that there was human meat in veggie patties. Yeah, I still eat veggie patties, but eventually that's something I want to let go of. Every now and then, yeah. But that's just wild because you can't get away from it. I mean, when you take a fast, right? For example, if you ever have, you take a fast, a 3-day fast, 4-day fast, even a day fast, and you go back and you eat McDonald's, you eat Burger King, excuse me, you will feel how that food affects you. And speaking from myself, going on over 3 years now, which is crazy to say, and there's a butterfly right here, some confirmation. Going on 3 years now with my plant-based journey. What did I have? I got a horchata from this farmer's market. My girl bought it for me, or for us, and I had it. I instantly knew there was milk in it. There's dairy in it. I'm lactose intolerant. My pores will start clogging up on my face from the moment it touches my stomach. So when I made the transition and I went back to eating meat, once I ate that piece of meat, that burger, I felt terrible about myself. I felt like when I used to masturbate, when I used to jack off, which I don't do that anymore. But that's the same feeling. That's the same feeling. Post-nut clarity, that's what it is. Post-nut clarity, because you're releasing your energy. I'm changing my arm. You're releasing your energy to what? You're releasing your energy to what? That's why you feel so bad afterwards. But I mean, it's just crazy, man. Because I was saying this from like 3 years ago. I was saying this. There's humans in McDonald's. There is. It's like when you live for yourself, it's that easy. You could just see things for what they are. And the rabbit holes within that are infinite. Because what is time? We've been enslaved for longer than 2026 years. I'll put it that way. But I love y'all. Peace.